AITA for telling my SIL she should cancel the baby shower she was planning for me, and that would prefer not to have one than have one where she doesn't respect my boundaries. My husband and I are expecting our first baby in a few months, and my SIL offered to throw us a baby shower. I was really in love with the idea and accepted. And then my MIL got involved. But my SIL disrespected the one clear boundary regarding the baby shower that I had, and she refuses to let it go despite being told by not only me, but MIL and my husband as well. She insisted that my half-siblings should be invited, as well as finding bio family from both sides and inviting them. This is an absolutely never thing for me. I did not invite them to my wedding, and I have not seen or spoken to them in several years. But she's going extremely hard on the but family argument. Background: I'm an affair baby. My father cheated on his wife, and I was the result. His wife kicked him to the curb, and he and my mother stayed together. I was born, and they did not take care of me, and when I was 3 I was removed from their care by CPS. None of my biological family wanted me. My mother's family were supposedly good Christians who couldn't stand the thought of an illegitimate affair baby, and my father's family were not in the position to take care of such a young child. My father's ex-wife ended up taking me. I'm not sure why. The fact she was paid to take care of me was possibly the reason. I do know is I was not loved. My half-siblings ranged from 11 to 17 at the time, and they all hated me. It was made perfectly clear to me from a young age that I was never to call her mom, and I was never to call them my brothers and sisters. My father's family were still in their lives and knew how I was treated, and they wouldn't even report it to my caseworker. I mentioned it once or twice, but I think she found it easier to dismiss a kid's words. My childhood was miserable, and I was seen as a burden and as someone who should never have been born. My half-siblings continued visiting their mom as adults and all just made it clear they couldn't stand me and were disgusted by my presence. I just left when I was 16, and nobody ever reported me missing or came looking for me. My SIL knows my background, and she knows that I would never want them in my life again. But push she continues to do, and I spoke to my MIL, and she tried to take over more, but SIL insisted that she had offered first. When she brought it up again, I told her to cancel the shower, and I would rather have no shower than one thrown by her when she can't respect my boundaries. MIL stepped in and is now hosting one, but SIL is pissed because she had spent a while planning and had paid for some stuff already. MIL said she'd give her the money back, but SIL said I was in the wrong, and I should appreciate her for wanting to give me back my family. I told her I had no family until I met them, and she needs to accept that my blood relatives do not want me, and I do not want them. I know she keeps telling my husband how wrong I was, and he keeps defending me. But I feel bad about the tension now. AITA.